Hey guys, it's E here from Virginia Grace Living. So today I'm just gonna kind of go through some of the stuff I've been working on this weekend and just take you through, and then finish out with a nice venison stew recipe. So I hope you guys enjoy the video and follow along. Alright guys, I'm going to be mixing in some peat moss with some of the beds today just to give it a little bit more water holding ability and just a better consistency for planting into, especially for seeding into. I am still going to go get some leaf mulch to put on top, and I'm only doing that for ones that I'm actually directly planting my transplants into, because the seeds don't take to that top layer very well. But it works really well to keep the water at the roots of the peppers and the tomatoes and all those other transplants. But I'm gonna go ahead and get some of these put into the raised beds and mixing them around, just get it mixed up, and yeah, we'll see what we're gonna do from there. Alright, those are looking pretty good. Got them mixed in well, raked over, and nice and neat. Now I gotta go do the other side. Alright, so we got this side done too now. Nothing like it exciting. Possibilities of planting stuff soon or getting closer. Getting excited for spring. Hopefully you guys are too. You excited, Mr. Whiskers? Let's go feed Minnie. Hey, Minnie. Alright, so it's time to go ahead and pot some of these up. They're a little too small in these cells, so I have some little bigger cells to put them in. Probably won't be in these for too long, and then I'll have to pot them up again. That's because I started early, but just want to give the roots a little bit of room to grow. So we're going to go ahead and do that, and then I'll put them back under the grow lights. Alright, they're all potted up into their own little spots now, and ended up with 46 peppers here. It was a 72 seed cell tray, but a couple of varieties and none of them started at all, and then we had bad germination on a couple. But either way, I still have a whole nother tray of peppers upstairs, and some of them actually sprouted, so I'll show you guys. I'm going to get these back under the lights and give them a little bit of water, and yeah. Alright, so we're starting to get some germination on these. I got the lipstick pepper, some standard jalapenos coming up, a couple of orange habaneros, Hoyt, from Brian, and I think one little cow horn there. But yeah, so we're starting to get some germination, and we'll let these guys roll under the lights here in a little bit. I'm going to keep the dome on it and the heat mat on them for now until they all sprout. I'm actually going to put these out in the greenhouse for a little bit today. Give them some time outside, but in a sort of controlled environment. It's pretty warm in here. What does it say? It's almost 80 in here, so I'll probably need to go ahead and open that door. Here's the onion. Some cat or something got in here and dug in this. So yeah, thinking about putting my trail camera out and seeing if I can catch what's out here, getting into it. But some of the cabbage and stuff, some of these don't look too great, but we'll plant what we got. Some collard greens and a few other things. We got 4 so far. That's pretty good. Somebody keeps coming in the shed and laying an egg in these wood chips. Which one of you is it? I think it's Ruby or Reba. Alright, as you can see, I'm out here by the Kamado. I'm gonna get some smoked deer stew going today. I'm gonna take you inside and show you how I'm gonna do that. Just a quick rundown. If anyone's interested, I'll put the recipe in the description. Alright, so I have a deer roast here. I'm gonna go ahead and get this trimmed up and I'm gonna get this trimmed up and seasoned and get on the grill. I'm actually gonna smoke this probably until it's about 165. Then I'll cut it up and put it in the stew and let that cook in the Dutch oven. Get that seasoned up. We're just gonna do some real simple salt and pepper on this. Not gonna be shy with the salt. So, let me get this out on the smoker. Got it rolling about 250-ish, 275. Might go a little bit over at first, but that's all right. And we're going to crank it down to try and keep it around 250. And have a little thermometer here. So. Alright, we're going to let the smoke roll on that until it's about 160, 165. Then I'm going to bring it in, cube it up to let it cook down in the stew. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and take an onion, about 4 or 5 cloves of garlic, and get those chopped up. I got some carrots and rutabagas from the garden that I'm gonna get these cut up and skinned and cut up, and then we're gonna put them with the onions and garlic, and then we're gonna saute these for just a little bit to get them sort of soft. Add in our beef broth and our cubed up deer, and get that back on the smoker and let that simmer for at least an hour or so. Alright, so I'm actually going to be using rutabaga. It may look like potatoes. It is kind of going to be used as a potato substitute. These are some small ones that I had out of my garden, and I've already skinned them and cleaned them and everything. So I'm just going to chop these up like potatoes, and that's what we're going to be using. If you're making this at home and you don't have rutabagas, feel free to use potatoes. I'm just using what I have on hand, trying to eat our homegrown ingredients. Deer is actually from my uncle in Kentucky when we went to Kentucky to visit. He shot a deer while we were there and let us keep it. We were very grateful for that. I'm going to take this and go ahead and dump this out in the compost pile over here from all our scraps from the vegetables. I say compost pile, but it's really chicken chicken pile where they come and destroy all these pieces for us. Steal some of these carrot tops for the rabbits. Alright, this has been smoking for a couple of hours. It's actually got a pretty nice little bark and everything to it here. It's actually around about 145 or so. So it's 150. So we're actually going to go ahead and get this out, cut it up, and get this stew going. We're going to chop this up a little bit, and then we will add it to the stew. Actually got a nice color to it. Nice peppery bark on it. Sneak a little piece and try it. Good flavor already. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and let these cook a little bit. Just the vegetables for now. And then we'll add in the broth and everything else. Alright, we're gonna go right on the coals and speed this up a little bit. Now we're cooking. I'm letting that cook for a little bit. We're gonna go ahead and start adding some ingredients here. Just a little bit of salt. Let's see. I'm not big on measuring everything. I'm just going to do some kosher salt here. Throw some thyme in. A little parsley. And basil. Bit of this fire and smoke barbecue rub. You can put whatever seasonings you like. Alright, we got some tomato paste we're going to throw in here. Get our deer, our venison, cubed up venison put in here. And then we got some beef stock. I'm just gonna see how this one container goes first. Probably gonna grab the other one and get that stirred up real quick. That might be enough liquid. Alright, we're gonna let this come to a simmer. I'm gonna go ahead and put the lid back on to get that simmering a little quicker. Alright. Got a good rolling boil here. I'm actually gonna move this up a little bit and just let this simmer for about an hour. So this has been simmering for a little over an hour. See if we can get in there without all the steam. It's ready to go. I'm gonna bring it in. We're gonna have dinner and call it a night. Alright guys, well that's about it for this video. Thanks for watching.